We have all kinds of new Robbies coming. We have this Robbie, which is like a green me. We have a, I don't know what this me is. This is like a super weirdish color. Not really sure what this one is either. This is like a dark navy blue. Let's see how that goes. And then this is what it means to go beyond and be a penguin. Alright, let's dig into this fucking discussion, shall we? I hate to be that guy, but 2-card combos does not mean that your deck is good. There, I said it. Gotta be that guy. So this is something that's been annoying me for a little while. You know, you'll see these really cool 2-3-card combos, or even the Stratos Future Fusion combo, for example. Obviously, the Future Fusion Stratos combo can't be played since the errata, but just because you have this fancy 2-card combo going for you doesn't mean it's good. Well, Robbie, what do you mean it's not good? You fat fucking piece of shit. You don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! You're past your prime. Alright, so we dug out a new orange Robbie just for this discussion, because it seems to be the general trend. And this Robbie kind of reminds me of like traffic cone caution Robbie, but all oranges aside. Yeah, so here's the thing. You're on the internet, you're scrolling through YouTube, you see this fancy new 2-card combo. Like, oh man, that looks really cool. You know, I bet it's really consistent, and then you see them pulling shit out of their asshole, like Egyptian God cards, Horak D. You know, these are all just examples of cards that brick. And then you're like, oh man, you're like, I'm gonna try this. This seems really consistent, because you don't know better. Alright, so here's the thing. In the case of Gokis, when you're looking at these generalized 2-card combos, the deck has self-replacement. The deck has consistency. And I know that word consistency is a scary fellow, but we'll get to that. Goki has 2 to 3 card combos for extra linking. The deck has a self-sufficient floating engine. The deck has a reliable extra link mechanic built into it. And the deck has the means to play the game. In terms of main decked bricks you're playing, you don't really have any. I think to the extent in which a few people were bricking would even be to the extent of calling Ibli a brick and calling things like the Sky Striker engine past turn 1 a brick. Things like this are to the extent in which I would refer to as bricking in the current Goki format. Goki doesn't seem to be a prime example for this because the deck has everything going for it, and that's not the point of the video. It's to demonstrate that said gimmicky 2-card combos, you have to play shit cards for them. That was the point I wanted to do with this, because it's so fucking stupid, at least to me. I understand, I love watching things, but somebody shows me a Vendread 2-card combo, and actually this was a perfect example of it. I haven't watched the full combo, but from what I see, it was a 2-card Vendread combo that you can totally extra link your opponent with. Alright, that's absolutely cool, you know. But I'm going to ask you the hard-hitting question of the day. Why in the year 2018 am I playing Vendreads? And I don't mean that to be insulting to any Vendread players out there. Understand my logic here behind this before you start going like a pterodactyl. The thing is, when I look at competitive Yu-Gi-Oh, I want consistency. Basically, if I want to extra link, I'll play Goki right now. Like, that's the thing. Having the knowledge that Vendread has the capability of doing this, that's fine. On a localized level, if I'm going to locals, Vendread extra link might be something I want to play. But from a strictly competitive standpoint, regional level and higher, I don't think I would find myself wanting to play that. It's cool to be aware of it. It's kind of the, it was the same thing when everyone was, you know, fucking around with spirals post their destruction. You know, when you see that spirals can basically do the same thing that Gokis can do. For example here, you know, you have, don't really, you can extra link your opponent, I guess. The deck, in a way, is just a crackerjack ripoff of Goki, because both decks basically do the same thing. I mean, you trade in an extra link for a pop 2 with self-preventative destruction, or self-preventative destruction, seems pretty a-okay to me. But is it worth it, though? You know, I think people need to understand the difference between gimmick and good. Like, execution versus theory. You know, I guess there's a long, winding debate between the ooh and the ah and the, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to fucking pull that off because I'm playing 13 Gem Knight Garnets in my deck. You know, and that brings up another really good point. So, I don't think people understand the definition of starter cards yet. This is a good lesson to the casual community here. So, I understand that, we'll use Vendreads for example here. Alright, so you're playing Vendreads. You need to know which cards start your deck and effectively do what your deck needs to do. We'll go back to Gokis here. So 2 Gokis are the key. Isolde is your starter, basically. You have access to her at all points in time. It takes 2 warriors to make her. She starts your entire combo. You know, actually 2 Gokis start your entire, 2 warriors start your entire combo. But for the most part, you achieve this big result, and then you're able to basically play the game. You meet your condition, your starter set, you go. And that's kind of why a lot of people were talking about Sky Striker Trickstar in the competitive scene as basically, alright, my starter is this starts my deck, you know, Engage as a starter in Sky Striker. It's the card that makes your deck do what it needs to do. And I think it's very important that people understand this, because this is to the level in which we've evolved for maximum consistency sakes. The definition of a starter, analyzing your deck, analyzing the combos that your deck can do, are absolutely crucial to you. And understanding where your combo tree wants to go, understanding what you want your deck to do, how your deck needs to do it, you know, producing said extra link in Goki. Now, the point of this video was on the flip side of that. 2 card combos are great. A lot of them can be catchy. Here's the thing though. So, if I'm watching this massive OTK, and it's just normal summon Stratos, do my thing, your opponent's pulling shit out of their field like Egyptian God cards, Sphere mode. You know, there's 15, 16 additional dead drawed cards in the deck for this OTK. Now you have to ask yourself, 1, how consistently am I going to open up that 1 starter? Alright, so let's just be real here. 5 cards in a 40 card deck, and you have to start with it as a starter. Now, in the case of the OCG, you have 2 of them, so technically 1 in 20 cards. You're good. I don't know what your percentile is on that. It's pretty shit. But then, in addition to that, I have to play bricks, you know. Is it worth it to have an OTK-based deck where 1 in 20 cards is my OTK, and the other 19 out of 20 times I'm dead drawing? Once again, you're playing for that gimmick factor. It's cool that you can pull it off every once in a while. I'm not saying that it's bad, or I'm trying to take that away from you. But what I'm understanding, or trying to say to you, is if you're basically, the likelihood of you doing it consistently through a 10-round tournament, it's not there. Like, you might be cool enough to pull it off. I mean, if consistency is with you, maybe to a round 3 feature match, to kind of show it off, but you're not going to top with probability and statistics that hard against you. It's just not how it works. I mean, I could be proven wrong. Every dog has his day, and sometimes you go against all probability and odds, but the likelihood of you doing it is like almost about as big as winning the lottery, I would feel. Unless you know how to cheat, well then, good job. But just because you see a gimmick on the internet doesn't mean that, 1, you should recreate it, because it might not work. 2, you're going to get frustrated because it's not always going to be working. You're like, how did he pull this off? They're meant to be demonstrated. Alright, that's the point. Number 3, don't go spending money on cards just because you see it on the internet and it looks cool. Like, calm down with that shit, you're gonna go bankrupt, be making some terrible life decisions there. I'm just saying. But in the grand scheme of things, honestly, it's cool. I get it. It's fine. I'm not taking anything away from them. But just understand, trying to recreate the things that you see on the internet, not always the best damn idea out there. Because at the end of the day, no matter what happens, you know, some of these things, they're just gimmicks. And you know what? Gimmicks do look good. But if I'm going into a local tournament and fuck it, we're going to go against the odds and we're going to try to fucking kill you with Horakti, for example, here. You know, you're not gonna do it all the time. Horakti's not even legal here. You know what I mean? But there's always the random ass Vendred extra link you might see pulled off round one of locals. Everyone like shits their pants and then you finish 1-3 afterwards. You know, it's just like, but why though? Well, that's all I got for this video. Now, if you don't mind me, I have a long fucking day ahead of me. Deuce Arena's my audience. The ride never ends, guys. Make sure you enable those notifications to get the latest videos that are being posted on this channel. Make sure you guys check out VanCole40 for my Cardfight Vanguard channel. And join me and House of Champions on the Zodiac Duelist TV Twitch stream. I will be interacting with our audiences. And please check out No Limit Gaming and LGTCG.com for the cheapest trading cards on the market. Thanks for watching, guys, and please have a good day.